We're back at Yanic's house. However, he moved to a more contemporary house, in fact. So
Yes.
you've really switched this design around for the curb appeal. I like this. How is it
I'm
different?
not liking too much. You've been to my house twice now. I don't see any present in your hands.
Whoops! You know what? There is a bottle of
Seriously,
wine. It's in the car. I'm going to go back and get it in a second.
Good answer.
First,
good
give me
answer.
a tour of your front house, of your front yard. It's beautiful. There's furniture. There's planters.
Yes, and
Very nice.
although I have a very traditional house, I wanted to step it up and do it a little more like, modern.
Yeah.
So that's why we've changed the knocker with something like brushed nickel.
Nice.
And then look at this.
Oh, that is cute.
This door handle, isn't
it's
it
a
cute?
Bird. You know, the thing about getting contemporary is that you can be a little bit quirky and whimsical.
That's the thing.
And mix
yes.
and match and
Yeah.
not worry so much
Step
about the rules,
outside of
right?
your comfort zone. This must be one of my favorite items on this entire set. And look, we've got mail today.
Oh, look at that. Who's that on the cover of the Toronto Star? It's Yanic. So Yanic, of course, has a column in the Star, which he has to remind us about all the time.
Well, you watch your own show, I read my own column.
Well, there you
so
go.
we're good.
We're well-informed people.
And this is really cool because you can insert themes in it. You see, like it's got this is glass.
Ah, okay.
So if you want to welcome your guests, which I should have done a sign for you, welcome Tracy, but
No,
this
that's
is
that's
like,
a
you see
smart
how
idea.
cool it is?
I like that. Okay, can we talk a little bit about these? Because what do you have in there? Is that
Those
aloe?
are like fake plants, I should say artificial plants.
I like those.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, no, I love them. They look great.
It's
but
a
I love the
self-defense
planters
thing
as well.
too when someone comes to your house.
Little weapon.
This is from Andrew Richard Designs. Same thing with those chairs. You know what? I love people watching. I know you do too.
Yeah, people watching is fun, but a lot of people are doing this. You know, a lot of people are paying attention to their front yard and having places to sit. We've talked about that before on the show, but it is nice to have an inviting place where you can hang out, talk to your neighbors.
And you put some exterior pillows.
Yeah.
And look at this. Just bring some furniture that maybe you have inside your house. This is like a great little wood table that most people use inside their house. It's been very popular these past few years. So I'm like, you know what? Let's bring it outside because it's good for exterior weather.
Right. Just don't leave it out overnight, depending on what area you live in.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring it inside. Okay, so now let's talk about the lighting. The lighting for this is a lot different than the lighting for the traditional.
Yes, and look what I picked for this.
So
this is ultra modern. Look at this.
These are actual lights.
They are.
You know, when we first saw them, it didn't look like a light, but I think that's very nice and modern.
So
you have
they would go right about
side.
here, exactly. And you always want to try to install your lights almost level with the top of your door, not the top of the trim around your door, but the top of your door, which is kind of a little more like a little lower than the trim. It's the perfect height.
Okay.
And then you want to make sure that you center your mailbox with your lights. And people always ask me, what's the best height for the male guy or the male woman to, because it has to be comfortable. In the US, they have very strict regulation that the mailbox has to be a certain height. If not, you won't get your mail.
Really?
41 inches off your ground or your patio is a very good height to hang your mailbox, and then you'll center your numbers, which those numbers are really cool from Home Depot. You can hardwire it or plug it, and it will glow in the dark, which is really cool.
Very cool. You want to make sure people can see your number, and this is very visible.
Sometimes you don't want people to see where you live. So.
They're looking for your house.
Or you want to put it on the garage door or around not the garage door, beside the garage door. I'm not a big fan of putting numbers, like house numbers, right beside the door. If you have a garage, usually it protrudes a little further in front of your lawn. This is a great place to put your house numbers.
Very good. All right, I'm going to go get your gift. Let's go to break.
Oh yeah, my gift.
It's in the car.